What's up, guys? King Shaka here, and I will be your Avatar of War as we continue our run-through of XCOM The Bureau Declassified. So, in the last video, we escaped the, I believe, underground. Do not interrupt me. We escaped the underground military base via train ride from a what appeared to be magnetic golf ball. And now we are attempting to call a skyhopper. Oh yes, this is happening. Oh yeah. They really know how to just get my heart racing.
Falk, Agent Weaver, anyone?
Copy, Agent Carter. Sky Ranger 1 reads you. I've got Falk and Weaver, and I am inbound to your location.
What is that? Stop, please.
Would you rather head back to the base?
Should be fine, as long as we don't start any tests. Right?
Here they come!
Oh god.
Enemies dug in!
It's those great things!
They're down below! Let us know where you want us, Carter!
Yeah, that. Oh yeah. So satisfying. I'm not gonna waste my rounds on the sectoids. Screw that. That's not worth it. They're not only gonna come from the front, right?
Where's Falk? Can you see him?
No, I can't. Oh man. Alright, let's get you guys in position.
Heads up! Come on, Falk! Come on!
Let's see, let's get you
Get
here.
behind that! On my way!
And get you. Come on. You know you want it.
Dug in! Coming
Right
through.
there.
More pods incoming! In place. Don't know how long
Alright,
we
there
can
we go.
hold out.
Did it just scream, oh dear god?
He's firing. He's almost dead.
Well, I'm sorry, but he's not taking calls right now. Please leave a message after the tone.
Keep going. We're getting through.
Sorry if this is not a very, oh, sweet. Achievement. Deadhead. How nice. Oh, his head's gone. Oh, yeah. That was satisfying.
That's the last one!
There are more. There's always more.
Carter, we're seeing enemy forces inbound to
Okay,
you.
they can't explode.
These fuckers aren't gonna stop. Sky Ranger, how fast can you clear the test site's blast radius?
Blast radius. Carter, what are you...
I'm gonna start the test sequence. It's the only way to keep them from following us. And get some payback.
Carter. He's right, sir. Sky Ranger's built for speed, but it's no match for those outsider ships. All right, do it.
Good. Let's give those bastards something to remember.
Except for they won't, because they'll be nuked. So where am I starting the test from? Over here, I would imagine. Yep, this looks like it. Alright, prepare.
You really going to start the test sequence, Carter?
Listen, we're not safe and we're sure as hell not done fighting. Do exactly what I say, and we'll get through this.
Yes, sir.
I only
We're
get
with you,
15
Agent
bullets
Carter.
in a sniper rifle. Oh man.
More inbound! Eat
Hey, we got incoming!
Let's get everybody up onto the upper level. Let's get everybody up to the upper level.
Behind cover!
On the move!
Let's get the laser
Put up a turret.
turret set up. And you
Hit it
critically
hard.
strike that guy.
I've got this one!
There it is! The Sky Ranger!
What is that? Drones? That's hardly fair.
Sky Ranger to Carter.
Oh, they heal each other? No. No, you ain't doing
This is
that.
Carter, cutting it close, aren't you?
We're coming in. Get on board.
You know, normally it's a bad idea to throw grenades and explosives, but I'm pretty sure that's a plot device anyways. Alright. Let's get on in. Hey, my turret stayed. Go turret. Oh, sweet. So, we have a stat screen. Why are they rank 5 and I'm rank 1? Look at my kills. Look at my kills. I killed 36 sectoids, 31 outsiders, 2 gun turrets, and 3 drones. Sweet. Return to the base then. We're going home, boys. So it sounds like.
In visual range now, sir. Preparing final approach. Control, this is Sky Ranger 1 requesting permission to land.
Copy, Sky Ranger. Permission granted. You are cleared for pad number 3.
Gonna take more than a hole in the ground to beat those things. Just admit it, you're impressed. So, what is the Bureau anyway?
Bureau of Operations and Command.
Never heard of it.
You were never meant to. This base wasn't meant to be operational for another year. We've called in every operative we had earmarked for the project, but, well, let's just say that we'll be a bit understaffed.
Director Falk, sir. Welcome back.
These two are with me.
At least this location is secure.
And I intend for it to stay that way. I'll be giving a report to all staff at 0300. Report to the operations room at that time. I have a lot to prepare, Carter. Agent Weaver will show you around.
Down here, Carter. Come on. When Ivan put Sputnik up, the brass got scared. This project became top priority. Off the books, of course.
That did it. Hold it there. Don't move it. All right, people. Show's over. Back to work.
Carter, this is Nico Da Silva, Senior Field Agent. Nico, you'll be sharing your workspace with Agent Carter.
Welcome to the most advanced facility on Earth.
Falk wants him up and running ASAP. Time is of the essence. Straight from his mouth.
Gotcha. Well, come on. Our office is right over here. That Weaver is one tough broad. So, this is us. This is my desk here. Yours is over there. Get comfortable, Will. Things as they are. This is both your office and your quarters. Do you mind if I call you Will?
Yes, I do mind.
Well, I'm not calling you Agent Carter. I might be military, but I'm not that formal.
I prefer William.
Yeah, well, I prefer Nico, even if my mother insists on calling me Nicholas. There are some things that are just beyond our control.
I can see we'll be fast friends, you and I.
Glad to hear it. My supply of friends got cut a bit short lately.
That all, Da Silva?
For now, sure. If you have any questions, just ask. And one more thing.
Yeah?
The old man, Director Falk. He's a hard man to impress, but you managed it. Not what I expected after reading your file. Only pleasant surprise I've had all day.
I'm not surprised, but you read my file.
How many people around here know my history?
We all know each other. Don't worry, you'll get to read up on us too. The old man thinks that the more attached we are to one another, the better we'll be in the field. The Bureau might be an adjustment for you. We work in teams here. Seems like you're more accustomed to operating alone.
Yeah, well, I'm also accustomed to the enemy being human. An attack like this, it's gonna mean a lot of adjustment for everybody. I'm a different man today than I was yesterday, you know?
Ain't that the truth?
So I imagine you were here during the attack.
Where were you this morning? Did you get caught in any of this?
No. I was out gathering intel on a weather anomaly way out in the boondocks. Something was interfering with television and radio signals. Everything except the heavy-duty military gear. Since the attack, it's gone global.
They shut down our communication just before the attack. Keep us from coordinating. Smart.
Sure, but there's one way it helped us. Can you imagine the panic if the public found out about an alien attack?
So tell me about what this is.
You seem like you know your way around this place.
I don't typically work out of this facility. Hell, no one really did until today. I'm with the NSA, but my post for the past few months has been with a small team that reports to Director Falk.
Anomalies? What type?
Different types, but all, well, supernatural. Sounded silly to say it until a few hours ago. Mostly weather oddities, but also we've been recovering deposits of this Illyrium stuff.
Who else is on this team?
It was supposed to be kept small until it was needed. Now, people who were pre-flagged for recruitment are coming in. Well, the ones that are still alive.
People were pre-selected? From where?
From the military, the clandestine service, DIA, even some civvies. No one knew that they were selected until they got the call. As of this morning, Falk activated the project and sent that call out.
And before today?
For the last few years, it's just been a couple dozen specialists. But now, we got a lot of new squaddies to bring up to speed.
Okay. Talk to you later, Nico.
I need to get myself oriented. Let's talk later.
Sure thing, Will. Good to have you on board. Sounds like the director's about to start.
Alright.
Come on, let's get the good seats.
So we have a profile on Nico. Let you read this if you're truly interested. And pause the video if you care. Alright. And one on me. Again, you can pause the video if you want all this backstory. Alright.
Lights. We are at war, and not the one we were expecting. Groom range, 2100 hours. Survivors, 6. In just a few minutes, our enemy managed to destroy the primary strategic command center. By 2130, Strategic Command itself ceased to exist. Our combined military forces have been routed. The comms have gone dark. The red phone will not be ringing. And that is why, as of now, I, Myron Falk, am assuming command of what's left of our nation's defenses. The Bureau was founded to coordinate resistance forces in the event of a complete and successful Soviet invasion. That mission remains the same, even if our enemy does not. We now face an opponent from beyond our world, whose identity is yet unknown. But make no mistake, this enemy has crippled us. They have technology decades beyond what we possess. We must make it our own. Their weapons will become our weapons, and when they do, we shall annihilate them. I give you new orders. Survive, adapt, win. Welcome to XCOM.
A year? Will, you can't hold on for a year.
I'm sorry, Jules. The country needs me.
Your family needs you.
No! No, I can help them. Let me help them!
Will! Carter! Hey, Will, wake up!
What?
Jesus, Carter. How is it you look worse than before you went to sleep?
Why'd you wake me up?
I'm fine. And you yelling for me to wake up doesn't help.
I wasn't the one yelling.
I don't sleep.
I haven't slept more than a couple hours in years.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about it. Like I said, this is our office and our bunks. Maybe someday they'll get the barracks up and running.
No. I mean, I barely sleep at all.
Well, can't say I blame you. Not after the morning you had. Anyway, Falk's looking for you. Wants you in his office. ASAP, as always.
I'd ask all this stuff, but I'll ask what the radio is, I
Were
guess.
you saying something about that radio?
Oh, yeah. Cheap thing normally just pipes in the company elevator music, but it's been picking up some weird signal. Damned if I know what it is.
Don't we have more important issues to deal with?
Sure. That's why I haven't bothered with it. But if someone on the outside is able to broadcast through that jamming signal, well, it could be important.
Who would know more about this?
Check with Operator Chelsky. She's information officer for the Bureau. Keeps track of communications, arranges contacts, manages what the public hears. The whole deal.
Oh, good.
Well, I guess you can't really hold knocking off for a few against me, seeing as how we seem to be in our office and our quarters.
Yeah, I guess some parts of the emergency plan leave something to be desired. Ah well, it'll be just like college, right?
Yeah, except I stayed in Mrs. Hawthorne's boarding house back in Terre Haute. Had my own bathroom and everything.
Wow, ain't you fancy?
And I'm sure I'll find out what Falk wants, so I'll talk to you
I
later.
better go see what the old man wants.
See you later, Will.
So we got what appears to be a radio.
2. Message repeats. 250.
Better make a note of this and talk to one of the radio operators.
9.
You probably ought to run that by Operator Chelsky across
Message
the hall.
repeats.
Might be important.
250.
Well, that's probably a good idea. 250 November 892.
892.
You the dispatcher?
A little more than that, Agent Carter. I'm Chief Information Officer with the Bureau.
Information officer, what does that mean?
I oversee the dispatchers, but in addition to that, I also manage our public communications and keep our profile low. For now, my job is also keeping the public from knowing the scope of the threat.
Because rioting mobs of civilians are the last thing we need right now.
Exactly. You and your agents contain the enemy's attacks, and my operators will keep the public panic level in check.
Impressive.
I'll try not to distract you too much.
As long as you have a good reason. What do you need, sir?
Well, I heard that weird signal back there.
Radio's been playing a strange broadcast. Any idea what it means?
I heard. It's probably an automated weather station nearby, but I suppose it might be instructions for picking up a weaker signal. A clever broadcaster could bypass the worst of the jamming that way.
It could be survivors. We could bring them in.
It's worth checking out. I'll have Operator Hughes run the radio while you give us the data.
First set the range to...
Ah.
Set the range to 250.
Now the direction?
250 November would be north.
Set the direction north.
And the frequency?
Set the frequency to 374 megahertz.
Checking medium frequency.
Try again. I know there's a message out there.
If you say so.
First set the range to... Set the range to 250. Set the...
And the frequency?
Set...
Checking medium.
I've taken it.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. I think I messed it up. I would only imagine. 892, yep. Alright. I got this now, guys. Don't worry.
Yes, sir?
Radio's been playing a strange
Yeah. Broadcast.
First set...
250.
Set the range to...
Now the direction.
North.
Set the direction.
And the frequency?
Set the frequency to 892 megahertz.
Checking ultra-high frequency. Nothing. Wait. What is... It's survivors. They're trying to warn others of the attack.
Reply. Tell them they aren't alone. We'll do what we can to assist.
We'll dispatch someone to help, but we'll also have to make sure they stop broadcasting immediately. We can't risk that information spreading.
As long as they get rescued.
Oh, man. Whew. Glad I saved those people with my expert detectiveness. Cool story. Alright, so I gotta find the old man in his office.
Just running it over to the armory.
I wasn't told about any deliveries.
In case you haven't noticed, things are a little hectic around here.
I don't think I can get past him. So I imagine Falk is back the way we came originally. Up the stairs.
You were there.
Down
You
this
saw what
way.
he was capable of.
Security installations almost complete. Again, you can pause and read it if you want.
I did. It's just... his file paints a different picture. Speak of the devil.
Good. Agent Weaver is afraid you don't play well with others. I tend to see that as an asset.
But I'm not sure what you're suggesting. These activities aren't from the Reds. They aren't from any known source on Earth, so we must examine alternative sources. You mean to say aliens?
Come over here, Carter. I'd like a word.
Fine. I guess this recording wasn't important.
What do you want from me, sir?
You're not here in this facility by chance. I brought you here quite purposefully. I've been following your career for some time.
Following my career?
Why me? I've been behind a desk since... well, for a while.
Yeah, but you were a hell of an agent before you sat behind that desk. And what's more, I know what put you behind that desk.
The brass put me there.
Sure, the brass made the call. But it was you who kept yourself there.
I don't need another round of psychobabble. I had enough of that from the company's shrinks after the incident.
It was an accident, Carter. Beyond your control.
Right, yeah. And next you tell me how I can't save everyone.
It's too late for that. But you can save some of them. And right now, that might be enough.
Right. Well, I'm with you, Falk. If only because, for all we know, this clown show you're running here is all that's left of our nation's defenses.
Then that makes you one of the nation's best weapons.
So, we have enemy intel, facilities, and XCOM. I imagine enemy intel is going to tell us what these guys are. So, that sounds about right.
What do we know about the enemy?
Very little. Before this morning, we only knew of scattered oddities. We weren't even sure if they were connected.
Such as?
Deposits of the substance called Illyrium were found in various locations across the nation. There were weather oddities. We received and investigated reports of what we called thinnings. Localized instances where the very fabric of reality itself seemed to be warping, then dissolving.
And this was kept secret?
From whom? The populace? The news would have generated mass panic. No. The circle was kept quite small on this.
The facilities and the XCOM strategy. We'll talk about the strategy.
Our first order of business is to get this facility running at full capacity. I believe our best shot at defeating an enemy with superior technology is to take that technology from them and make it our own.
And we got the facilities to do that?
We're still finishing construction on the lab, but we've already got one of the best leading the team, Dr. Dresner. And he won't be doing it alone. I'm in the midst of organizing field teams to be sent on recon and recruitment missions for other specialists.
Alright, I'm on it.
I'm heading down to the ready room.
De Silva will meet you there and help you assemble a team. Get moving.
Alright, guys. Well, on the next episode, we will get into what I imagine will be the rest of the game. I will see you all on the next battlefield.